crikey, there's people here already. But just a minute, because as usual there's a delay. Who have we got? Oh, Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia, and Andrea and Linda, did I see? I'm just peeking over the top of my phone, but I can't. Just a minute, I need to get it on my laptop. Why can I never get this on my laptop? Not my laptop, my iPad. I'll be with you in an hour or so, you know how it is. Oh, I can't find it. Come on, monkey. My channel. There we go.
If you're over 60 in the UK, do not buy a funeral plan until you watch this video. One company has...
Right, there we go. Right, now I've got the chat. So, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. How are you all? Are you okay? I've got my cup of coffee, my flask of coffee. I've got no snacks today because I've just had some sausages for my lunch. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I haven't... Oh, God, it's going to be one of those days, is it? Why is the chat not there? Why can't I see the chat? Oh, there we go. I've got it. That's only took me 5 minutes. So let's have a look now. So we've got Linda. Hello, you're early. Well, I nearly came on early because I'm ready. I thought, no, I better not. There'll be nobody about. So hello, Linda. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Sylvia. You've got snow? Oh no, we don't want snow, thank you very much. It's been well, it's still bright. It's a bit overcast at the moment, but it's a dry day today. Still windy, but no snow. So don't like to be horrible, Linda, but you can keep it. Oh, the weather is crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Hello, Cass. How are you? Oh, hello, Sandra. How are you? Oh, it's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you all, but I've not seen Sandra for years. So thank you ever so much for popping in. I've got a few bits to show you first, but then I'm going to be doing another one of these for Amanda at Cooking Up Crafts. She's got their, what is it, CUC prompt challenge, where she picks 4 prompts out, and was it 3 prompts? 1, 2, 3, 4 prompts out on the, I can't remember, on the first Thursday of the month, I think it is, and then you have till the end of the month to do something. You can do anything you like. It's not a sending in thing, but it's really fun. So I thought, oh, I better get a move on. So I did this yesterday, and I thought, I should have done a video really. And then I thought, well, I've got another piece of this paper because it's just junk mail, advertising junk mail. So I've got another piece, and I thought I'd come on and do another one. So we might have the dryer going, but it's not ever such a loud dryer. So, oh right, I've seen another new name. Phantom Janitor 1. Hello, Phantom Janitor 1. Oh, so Phantom Janitor 1, are you Sue? Because Sylvia said, hello, Sue. So I don't think I recognise your name. Apologies if I've seen you before, but Oh, right, I've just seen further up the thing. Yes, hello, I'm Sue in Manchester. Oh, thank you, Sue. Thank you ever so much. See, I don't think I recognise your name. I don't know whether you've ever left comments or anything, but it's not a name that I recognise, but I am a bit forgetful, so who knows. But thank you ever so much for following the channel and joining the live. Have another sip of my coffee. Now, do I need to be zoomed in? I think I've just lifted my camera up because it was like right down there. It's on one of those swan neck thingies, and I must just tell everybody, Mr. Doodle will probably be coming home early. He's hoping to come home early, and he said he's gonna, if he can hear me talking, he's just gonna come in and go straight to bed because he's really tired today, bless him. He said he had a bad night's sleep and he's so tired. He's managed to get a half an hour snooze in today, but he's really tired and he's ready for his weekend to start tomorrow. So so if you can hear him creaking about or any noises, you'll know that's what it is. Hello, Arabella. Oh, I'm glad you could make it. Yes, Sylvia, Amanda's prompts are fun, aren't they? How are you, Arabella? Are you feeling better now? Or a bit better? Thank you, Sylvia. We're looking at it. I was looking at it earlier and thinking, well, you can't really see any of the prompts much in it, but it doesn't matter, does it? It's because last month I just did a small piece of junk mail, and I just did 1 postcard and 2 ATCs. And because ATCs seem to be the flavour of the year for me, and I thought, oh, I'll do it as a masterboard, chop it up for ATCs. But now I'm looking at it, and I'm going to do the other one more or less the same, well, the same-ish, same colours and same stencils. But I'm thinking that's quite thick because it started off, I'd actually put some scraps of tissue paper and all sorts of little bits of scraps on. I did actually show it the other week before I'd covered it up further. So it is quite thick, and then I thought I would paint the inside, and then I think I'm going to make them both into like little bags, little pouches, so that I can keep things in. I mean, I think that will look so pretty. Just wrap some sari silk or some sort of thing around it. But I think that's what I'm going to do instead of chopping it up for other stuff. That was my idea anyway. Just have another sip and then I'll show you these other things I want to show you first. 10 people. Thank you, 10 people. Oh, sun's coming out again. Right. First thing I'm going to show you quickly is I had February's Woolly Steph's ATC swap come through yesterday, and this is from the lovely Hilary at Pink Bubble Crafts. She made me this lovely card. You can't see it properly with having the light on, but it's beautiful purple, and then purple ribbon underneath, and then this beautiful, don't know what you call it, border thing. It's absolutely lovely. So she sent me that card. Thank you very much, Hilary. And she sent this the ATC in this little envelope, and this is the ATC. Look at this, it's so lovely. And Hilary left a little note saying that she's got snow there, a lot of snow where she lives at the moment, and it's nothing nicer than to think of summer sun and fun. Look at this, it's lovely. I absolutely love these. What did she say they were? So she's used washi tape, stamp, fussy cut and colour, and jewel drops. So these must be jewel drops. I don't know whether that's the Nouveau drops and they're called jewel drops, but they are just, can you see, look, I've not got any of those. They are beautiful and they're absolutely rock hard. They're all transparent. So we've got like a little lolly, nice lolly. Oh, that's can't think what they call them. I used to like those. Oh, anyway, those ice lollies. And then a seashell and some bunting. It's just lovely. And then splash. This is like a chipboard piece, and then she's backed it onto a black card and onto a stripy paper. So thank you very much, Hilary. I will leave the link to Hilary's channel. I must write that down, otherwise I know that I will forget. Just a minute. Have you all got drinks and snacks and lunch and things for while I'm talking twaddle and not doing anything? Yeah, it is. It's lovely, Andrea, isn't it? So link Hilary. Yeah, I don't know Hilary an awful lot, but she's I'd have had a look at a couple of her videos, and she's a lovely paper crafter, does some lovely cards, and she has an alphabet challenge going on at the moment. I think she did it last year as well, actually. So I know some of you, well, I think Andrea joins in it. I think that's the one I've seen you join in, and I know Lorna Callahan, she does as well. Yeah, she does an alphabet challenge where I think it's weekly, and she'll just randomly pick a letter out, and then she's got a list of what she's chosen. And yes, really good. I not joined in that, but yeah. So thank you very much, Hilary. There's a couple of nice little stickers on the envelope, but I can't show you that because our addresses are on it. Right, next. Now, what I'm going to show you next, I'm really excited about, but they're just sort of testers at the moment. You know how you scroll through Instagram, don't you, and you come across people that you've never seen before, or posts that you've never seen before? Well, yesterday was one of those days, and I immediately wrote down things to do in the morning. Get up and do this, because I just love it. It's a new to me lady on Instagram. Polka dot paper, I think it is. I think that's what it is, polka dot paper. But she's done, and it's an old post back in November, I think. She's done the most beautiful laminated leaves. She's got, I think she's in Canada, and she's got some great big maple leaves, huge like that, because that's a leaf, right? Oh, sorry, start like that. Anyway, a leaf. And she's done collage on them. She's collaged on the leaf and then laminated it, and then collaged on the top of the laminated, and she's cut them all out and then sewn around the edges. I thought, I've got to have a go at that, because I've got a huge great big book that I press leaves in, and I've got some humongous leaves. I think, are they horse chestnut leaves? Haven't done any of those yet, and some other leaves that we collected in, and I've looked, because I put like little sticky notes in of when we saved them, and it was from 2018. And so I thought, right, I'm going to try with one of those. I've got a project in mind, something in mind to do with the bigger leaves, which I will show you if that works out when I get around to doing it. But yeah, so I've just done some others. So there's this one. This lady's, oh, honestly, they're beautiful. It's all like covered all here with beautiful collage, and I thought, oh, I ain't got time to be looking through all my stuff to do that, so I just chose a little image. This little stickers came from Fifi Crafter, so I just stuck that down and found some words in my bag of words that I've cut out of books and stuck that one on. The leaves had gone a little bit, I won't say mouldy, but not ever so nice. So I just got some, I don't know whether you can see, I just got some gold paint and bronze paint, and then I mixed it with, I don't know why I put Mod Podge on. I mixed it with Mod Podge and I made it look a bit better, and I've sprinkled some glitter on as well. I really don't know whether you can see. Do I need to turn the light off? Oh, the dilemmas of a crafter. Is that any better? No, I don't know. Tell me, light on or light off? Oh, it's because it's quite light outside as well. But yeah, and next week it'll be, now I would think, I'm going to sew round the edges like this lady did. She didn't keep the stem on. She cut her stem off there somewhere. And just for these, I thought, oh, I'll just keep the stems on for these. But I just think they are so lovely, and she's got some, oh, who else? Oh, waste some time with Maggie. Hello, Maggie. Thank you for joining us. Oh, crikey, now it's going to be late at night for you. Oh. So, yes, so there's that one. I think I'm going to put the light back on. It's dark for me. I don't like it. Twister. Yes, that's it, Sandra. Twister lolly. And yes, roll on summer. Sorry if I missed the chat, people. You know what I'm like. I can't multitask. Oh goodness, there's a big delay again. Yes, showing our age. I think you can still get them, can't you, those Twister lollies? But I did used to quite like those. I used to like toffee crumbles, and I don't tend to eat ice lollies now. Mr. Doodle still does. Anyway, there's that one. But this was the first one I did. This was out of my garden a couple of years ago, I think. I've got a great big fern. I thought, oh, I'll try drying some of those. Not with laminated in mind, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it'll just stick in a journal pocket, won't it, for something, as a fan when I'm hot or something. But they are nice, and that one I just sprinkled some green glitter on. Oh, you couldn't sleep, Maggie. Got up for hot chocolate. Oh, that's nice. I had hot chocolate for years. I used to like Horlicks and Bournvita, and then there was this one. Can you remember I showed you this the other week that I just found, and I said I've got to keep that. Antiquator parrot. Well, I know they're not quite parrots. They look like, they love birds or parakeets or something, but oh, yep, that'll do. And some gold, sprinkled some gold glitter on. Oh, I think it was this one. Right, when I got it in the laminator, when I put it in my laminated sheet, I'm like feeding it through like you do. And of course they all sort of slid a bit, didn't they? So they're like that little piece there. It won't matter because I'll just, don't want to cut too close, but I'll sew over it or something. That's off of another one. But I think they're brilliant. They're really good. So you've got to go and see this lady. I'm sure it's polka dot paper. They're just amazing. Because to start with, I couldn't quite, I thought, oh, I think she's collaged over the top. She's laminated the leaf and then she's collaged over the top. But then I noticed on some of her stitching, you could see where it was stitched over the collage. And then as I looked closer, I thought, oh, well, she's done some underneath and some on the top. And they really are just so lovely. Thank you, Andrea. Oh, they turned brown, had they, Linda? Were they dry? Were they dry? Had you dried them beforehand, or did you just do like fresh ones? Because say these have been, well, if they turn brown, they'll just be brown ferns, won't they? These have been dried since, when did I say, 2018? No, these were 2020, I think. So a couple of years. And then this one had a bit of an accident as well. This was, I chose the word special because this is is it an Acer plant? My sister-in-law, Mr. Doodle's sister and brother-in-law, they have well, when we got these, we'd gone out with them for day out and we found these, and these are the great big leaves. And I'm going to get some painting done in a minute, honestly. And then when we went back to their house, I was still like collecting leaves, and so I went and picked a few of her Acer leaves. But this one had a bit of a, that's the one that was like stuck to there because it had slid, and this word that had slid as well because I'd got that across there. But I thought, oh, I'm not too bothered. But I just think they're lovely. And if any of you do them, I'd love to see what you do, because as I say, if you look at this, ladies, they're just amazing. Well, you don't have to, you can just laminate them, I suppose. But so yes, those three I did go over with a little bit of paint. I don't think you can tell that I've painted them, but they look a bit better than they did. So that's those. We could put those over there. Oh, well, this talking. I don't talk in the day until Mr. Doodle. Well, I do because I talk to myself, but I don't normally until Mr. Doodle gets home. Oh, you dried them first. Oh, well, we shall see, won't we? I will keep you informed. Have you still got them, though, Linda? Did you keep them, or did you throw them out because you didn't like them, or... Thank you, Arabella. Right. So, I'll get on with some painting, shall I? I don't know whether I'll get a whole sheet done or not, but say that was my thoughts. And I will come back another day. I'll come back on Monday probably, or whenever I've got it done, what I want to do with them, and do like a part 2. Not a live, but a part 2 of what I've done with it. So this is the other piece, and so I'd already got this. I thought I'm not going to start with a sheet of white paper, although it is white because I'd wiped my gesso brush and something, and this was where this is Dina Wakley gloss sprays when I was doing that folder the other day. Well, not on camera, but that's... So I thought, oh, I'll use that. So, I might get kicked out of class again for cheating again. Do we care? No, we don't. I don't know why I'm cutting that off of there. So what did I do? Well, to start with, I got some... Yeah, I bet they're really nice, Linda, even though they're not how you was expecting them to be. That had never crossed my mind, that they might discolour once they've been laminated, especially with them being dry. I could understand it if you'd just gone and picked them out of the garden and shoved them through the laminator, but I bet they're nice. So I used some. So the prompts are stencils, lines, circles or dots, and then I think she'd put choose 2. I think I used 3, but hey. So stencils, lines, dots, circles, green, and the nasty word, white, green and white. And I did use, as you can see, I have used a lot of white. I'm very proud of myself. Can't tell it's been stenciled, but that doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't have to be. So yeah, I used the Pebeo Studios Chrome Green Hue, the opaque one. And it's I knew that the stenciling wouldn't be, well, I don't go for neat and tidy stenciling anyway. Oh, excuse me. Hello Margaret, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I don't go for neat and tidy stenciling anyway, but obviously this is textured, so it wasn't going to be neat and tidy even if I'd wanted it to be. So this is what I did, I really like this green. Oops, it's probably a bit too much, going to be very green this one. I don't know how we'll get on today. As I say, I was drying a lot yesterday. If you'd all like to sort of blow and dry it, then you won't have to put the heat tool on. What are you all up to today? Anything exciting? Maggie's trying to sleep, but she couldn't sleep, so she's having hot chocolate. So we know what Maggie's doing. Or have I missed the answers? There, so I used that green. And I thought, right, we'll have some of the Diner green yellow. That one. Have some of that as well. Because it's nice and shimmery. Can you actually see? Can you see what I'm doing or not? Let's have a look. Oh gosh, there's a delay. Golly gosh. You made a twinchy masterboard. Ooh, that sounds good. I've not long ago put a post up on Instagram about a twinchy. I don't think I've commented. I don't know whether I've liked it and commented or what. Can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was you that I saw. You got a twinchy up. Oh, look at this green. How cool is that? Right, let's have a look. So, Maggie's made a twinchy masterboard, and she's trying to sleep and having chocolate. Arabella's cutting up your old gel plates to remold again. Oh, you found a new shape. How fun. Mine all need melting down again. I've not played with my made ones for a while. Not done any jelly printing for a while. I think the last time I did jelly printing was when I did the image transfers. Wow, that is green. love that, just like that. Right, Linda's sat on your butt today. Don't blame you, Linda. Oh, well, you want to kick your mojo up the butt. Tell it to get a move on. It's horrible when that happens. I've been quite good for... Oh, is it snowing? Oh, it might just have been a bit of bird poo flying past the window. I thought I saw some snow then. Don't know, it's raining anyway. But yeah, my mojo has been quite good recently. Seem to be... No, but it's horrible when you can't think of what to do. And my biggest thing is, you know, I think it's the same with a lot of us. You get that many ideas, you think, oh, I'll do this, do that, and you end up doing absolutely nothing. Sylvia's made an art journal page on Cam this morning. Oh, I shall have to be having a look at that. I make myself a nighttime watch list up, and I've still got loads to watch in there, because it's occasionally I will watch a shorter video in the daytime or something if I'm having a cup of tea or something, but my main watching is at night time when I'm sitting in bed crafting on my bed, aka nighttime craft table. You've got sunshine, Margaret. Oh God, that weather is crazy. I say it's been lovely this morning, and now there's talk of weather, and it's turned, and I think there is possibly sleety snow out there. I don't know. Let's hope it's just rain. Right, let me see. Oh, you've started pocket letter for Roz's giveaway. Yeah, well, I've got to do that. I've got that on my list for next week to do. I don't think it ends until the end of March. Yeah, it's definitely snow. It's not bird poo flying past. It's flakes of snow. Thank you very much, Linda. And then I also said that I would join in Claire Cartwright. She's having one that finishes more or less at the end of March, I think. You've got the same weather over there, have you, Arabella? Ugh. Oh no, no, it's horrible. I don't like it. The wind is really getting up again now. It's nearly blowing the birds off the fence. Right, if you want to turn your volume down, but I'll take this to the side a bit so that it's not directly under the... Oh God, it's going really dark. Yeah, it's definitely snowing. I'll take it to the side so it's not directly under the microphone. So, yay, it's Woolly Steph. Hello, Steph. How are you? Thanks for joining us. You've come just as I'm putting my heat gun on for the first time. I'll try and do it over there. Well, you'll be all right doing Claire's challenge, Linda, because she wants something small. Oh my God, it's snowing like the clappers now. Oh no, go away. Oh, I hope Mr. Doodle soon gets home. Bless him. How are you, Steph? That'll do for a minute. Hope that wasn't too bad. Oh, look how dark it's gone. And if I've missed anybody coming in, I apologise, but thank you 14 people for being here. Oh. As I'm looking through my camera, it all looks very dark, but as I'm looking on my laptop, it doesn't look too bad, so I hope it's all right. There's yay, it's Amanda. Hello, Amanda. How are you? You'll be proud of me. You'll be proud of me, Amanda. Look what I'm using. I'm using junk mail again. I'll just show you because it's your challenge thing. But this is the one that I did yesterday. Oh God, it's so dark. This is the one I did yesterday. And as you know from last month's prompts, I did a smaller junk mail and I made a postcard and 2 ATCs. So my thought was, oh, I can make a lot of ATCs out of that, but I've changed my mind and I think I'm going to make a couple of like pouches, little bags to put some more bits and bobs in, because I think that'll look lovely. I'll probably sew round them sooner than glue them. Sew round them and then just put some, well, some sort of fibres, or not fibres, tie round it. But that was my idea. But yes, that'll be something different. But that's the one I did yesterday, Amanda. It's got a lot of white on for me, and I must admit I do like it. And there was even more white underneath, which I'm going to do that in a minute. But then we seem to have covered it up with some pink and blue. Ultramarine blue. Oh God, I love that colour. Oh, I just love ultramarine blue. Lovely. So we've done 2 colours of green, the opaque one and the iridescent one. Now we're going to use the W word. I'm just going to use the same stencil again. What did I put on the top? It was just, I did show it a few weeks ago when I was doing, I don't know, some other painty things. It was just literally thin, like the backs off of napkins and bits of tissue. It was only a thin layer. And I think I said, oh well, I'll paint over that at some time, but it just thickened it up a bit. So it's just scraps. Instead of chucking them in the bin, I just covered it all with Mod Podge and yeah, just scraps of tissue paper basically. I don't think there was any thicker paper. It was just like, you know, the odd bits and the backs of the napkins and bits of tissue paper and that sort of thing. Thin thing. And then, as you saw it before I'd put the green on, that there was already white underneath, and that was just from when I was using some gesso for something else and wiped my brush on there. And then this purple underneath, and the blue that you can see was the Dina Wakley gloss sprays from when I was doing, are they in here? Yeah, oops. From when I was doing, oh God, everything's falling down. Ooh. From when I was doing these. And I made those, well, the insides of them, when I did those. And I thought, oh, I'll just use that. Right, so now we want some white. So I'm going to try and do it just how I did it yesterday. So I just used a sponge. Oh, that's gone really hard, never mind. And one of these stencils that I got from, I don't know. Oh, it says BB Crafts and L Beads. So I've got some big ones and some small. I think these were from BB Crafts. I'll say it's not going to look like it's stenciled because I do it quite thick and I'm not fussed about. But it's just using a stencil, as we've been told. I think I need a different sponge, as we've been told by the boss Amanda, using a stencil. That sponge really has dried out. Never mind. I was really proud of myself yesterday for using all this white. I was like, wow, we'll cover it up in a minute. And we did. So as you can see, there's no pattern there whatsoever. But we're using a stencil. Oh, okay, you've slept since then. That's my line, Linda Pierce. Oh dear. Yes, I'm always saying that, aren't I? Oh, well, I've slept since then. Now, this actually isn't going on as well as it was yesterday, but I think it's because my sponge is really hard now, but I'm not bothered about that. I'm putting white on. I don't fuss about stuff like that. I've got all those like blender brushes, but this isn't the sort of thing for that, and I've never actually used them, I don't think, through a stencil. I'm just not into doing neat stuff. It's not my thing. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Sylvia. The stencils, say, not, I think it was a couple of years ago. Well, it's before COVID. BB Crafts got in touch with me and said, could they send me some stuff? Blah, blah, blah. You know how it is. And I chose some stuff and got a load of stencils. And I can't even remember what projects I did with them. And then it was the same with L beads. I'm sure these were the ones from L beads, and there was just the smaller ones. Oops, and they've all come off of there. Oh, well done. Right, pop those back there on the chair. No, I won't. I'll pop them in the bag. But yes, so I'm just using that one today. There's no point using more than one because you can't see it anyway. But it's such a lot of fun. Oh, I just thought Trudy's not here. Trudy was gonna hope to be joining us. Hope she's all right, bless her. Have I missed anybody? Hello to you all, if I've missed you. There, that'll do for there. A bit down there. Doesn't have to be neat and tidy, does it? Doesn't in my world anyway. But if you like neat and tidy, then that's it. We do what we love and love what we do, don't we? I hope you're all going to give me a gold star for using all this white, even though I'm going to cover it up in a minute, because you know how much I don't like using it. I'm like, no, I'm going to embrace the white. And it does. It does, you know, it does make things pop a little bit, doesn't it? Only a little bit. And it stopped snowing and it's brightening up again now. Amanda, I believe you're doing a live tonight, aren't you? Well, it won't be night for you, but it's our time. I think it's either 11, I'm sure it said 11 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. Can't quite remember, but I put a reminder on whether I will be up or not. I was up till 2:15 this morning. So whether tonight will be oh, got a good sleep, or whether I will be up, I don't know. But I will try and catch you if I can. In actual fact, I'd like to make a point of catching you, and then I can sit in bed and do some more crafting, can't I? As you do. Oh, 11 p.m. is it? Thank you, Sylvia. Yeah, I thought it was 11 or past. Right, I think that's enough white for now. So I will just put my heat tool on again, and I'll go over here. Shut your ears, everyone, or turn the volume down if you really can't stand it. If I take it over here, it's not right underneath, is it? Where are you, Sylvia? Whereabouts in the world are you? It's midnight at your time. Right, Amanda says she sees a shimmer. Yes, it's the studio, excuse me, the iridescent ones. Oh, Antonio, hello, thank you for joining us. Now, is it this week you've got some days off, or are you on your lunch break again? Oh, southern France, close to Spain, that sounds nice. Oh, you're on your lunch break again. Oh, bless you. Well, thank you for popping in. Am I cooking? Oh, most certainly I'm not cooking. I'm drying. Yeah, I'm cooking the paint, Antonio. That's what I'm doing. Oh, so it was your day off, but you had to go in. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Right, that'll do. Everyone below, dry it off a bit. Right, so that's green, white stencils that I've used. The hairdryer. It's not quite my hairdryer, but yeah, it is a dryer. I do like this because it's only got the one speed, but it is a lot quieter than the pink one that I've got, my old one that I've had for about 15 years. Right, that'll do for that. So I'm going to turn that over now then. So let me put my coffee back over there when I've had another slurp. Oh, you've had to move it, have you? Oh, well, never mind. I thought I saw it. What time will that be, Amanda? I'm not sure whether we're going out on Friday or Saturday this week, so I will try and catch you if I can. I think Steph, I think it's Linda's fault. She was the one that started with the snow. I'm blaming Linda. Oh, hello, Trudy. Oh, I'm glad you could make it. Just said you were saying about coming, and I hoped you was okay. Yeah, it's everybody else's fault, Steph. Totally agree. You can blame me as well, because we've just had a shower of snow, but now it's brightening up again, so you get the sunshine back. Right, now I'm going to use, I might have to get the scissors to this actually. In actual fact, I think I will straight away, because I know it's nearly empty. Yeah. So what colour was this? Iridescent violet blue. Sorry, Linda. Had to be done. I could have got a paintbrush. I know. Let me get this in the book. Oops. There's got rid of that off my finger, look. Pop that over there. Right, now we're going to use these smaller stencils. Oh, you couldn't sleep, couldn't you, Tracy? I was going to call you Tracy. Trudy. Oh, I'm pleased you're all right. That's really good. Righty ho. Now, where's my little pink sponge gone? Do we know? Who's had my pink sponge? Oh, I'll have to get another one. There we go. That'll do. Oh, you've got muggy weather. Oh, I don't know. The weather is just so weird. No, you've just got muggy weather because you've just had a hot cup of chocolate, Mags. That's what that is. Not muggy at all. You just got a chocolate sweat on. Is that the one I used? I think it is. Anyway, yes, it is. That's the one we're using. Again, not trying to make it neat or anything. Yeah, it's always, I don't know how you make the videos so that they don't save, Antonio. As far as I'm aware, it just saves it automatically. It does often take like 15 hours for if you want to look at any of the live chat, it takes like 15 hours sometimes for that to process, and I would never expect you to watch it all. Don't expect anybody to stop here all the time. I know it's lovely. I know some of you like to do, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate you even if you just call in for 2 or 3 minutes. It's very nice. Right. Let me be grown up about this and use a paintbrush, eh? Get some of that out. You're welcome, Antonio, but please don't ever feel, if you want to watch it, then by all means do, but please don't ever feel that you've got to do. anybody. That's all right, Trudy, no worries. You get your shopping put away. Just thank you for being here. I did think about using the Dina Wakeley paints, but I wasn't really sure. I don't know whether I've ever used those with stencils or not, because they're a bit, they stick like, it sticks like what's it to your boots. So I thought we'd go with these. I used to love chocolate as well. The only chocolate I eat now is usually Christmas. My stepbrother, he buys me Maltesers because they used to be my favourite chocolates, and I do have a few of those at Christmas time, but other than that I generally don't eat chocolate or sweets anymore. But I did used to like all the chocolates. Any chocolates. I don't know, it's really weird. It's like, since I've passed the menopause, I don't crave for chocolate anymore. I mean, there was a time when I used to ring Mr. Doodle up and say, I need chocolate, please bring me chocolate home from the shop on your way home from work. But no, those days are gone, thankfully. I don't get migraines now either. They say chocolate causes headaches and migraines, don't they? And I used to get some, not a lot. I've only had probably 3 or 4 migraines in my life, but the last one I had, I felt that ill. We'd actually gone out to go bed hunting to buy a new bed, and got to the shop, and oh dear, I just got such a bad head. I felt so poorly, and they found me a seat and brought me a glass of water, and then we actually went up to, we had to abandon the looking at beds, and we went up to Mr. Doodle's sister and brother-in-law's. Said, oh, you know, because I just wanted to sleep. So can I go and lay down in your bed? And I just couldn't sleep. I felt that ill that I'd got my mobile phone with me, and I actually rang Mr. Doodle and said, can you take me to the hospital, please? And this is a person that never goes to the doctors, and I just thought I was dying. Because I didn't realise it was migraine then. I thought it was something worse than migraine, and I got up to the hospital, and yeah, I got migraine. God, I don't want that again, and touch wood, I've never had it since. And I don't want it anymore, but it's really horrible. Dark chocolate. You see, now I like chocolate. We'll pretend that I still eat chocolate. I like chocolate and I like orange, but I'm not keen on them together, as in chocolate orange. But I think our daughter made us, what did she make us at Christmas? Something that was chocolate orange. Can't think what it was now, and that was really nice. But normally I don't do chocolate and orange together. It's funny, isn't it, how you can like certain things but you don't like them with another certain thing that you like. Oh, but Sylvia, if you stopped eating chocolate, you might not get migraines. What do they say? Is it chocolate, cheese and orange juice? I always thought it was. Well, I still eat loads of cheese. I don't drink or I don't have orange juice or oranges. And actually, I don't want to jinx this, but I've actually not had even the slightest of headaches, not had a headache for several years. Now, I don't know whether that's probably since I've gone through the menopause, but I don't know, but I just don't get headaches anymore. Thank the Lord. Right, I'm going to put the dryer on again. Fruits and chocolate, 2 separate courses. Oh dear. I know, it's... Yeah, we all like different things, don't we? Ears closed, volume down if you don't like it. I'm going to have to use that pink paint up on something else later, aren't I? Yes. Right. Just let me take my scarf off. I'm warming up now. Max has sent me her mugginess over. Oh, I used to like the mint arrows, and what was it my nana used to like? Fry's, what was it? Fry's peppermint cream or something, was it? She used to like the dark chocolate one of those. I quite used to like those as well. Yeah, I like mint chocolate, and like, you know, mint choc ice cream. I like that, but I'm a snob. I like that, but it's got to be a good quality one. None of this cheap 99p for 10 litres tub of ice cream. It's got to be a good ice cream for me to like mint chocolate ice cream. But my favourite ice cream is chocolate anyway, but only if it's from a good ice cream shop. Right, I'm just going to stop for a minute, have a look at the chat. I'm sure I've missed something. I do apologise. Oh, thank you, Arabella. Scroll up a bit. Yeah, it's funny how we crave for things, isn't it? Say I did when I was sort of in my 40s, and I would often, when I used to, back in the days when I used to go to work, when I used to walk down to work, I just used to do cleaning jobs in the village, and I used to stop at the shop and get a couple of bars of chocolate to have with my cup of tea at work. But, you know, and then when I came home, I would probably have another bar of chocolate, and oh dear. But no, I just don't, it doesn't appeal to me in the slightest now. Not. Right, I'm on Linda's chat now, so Oh, I'm about 3 minutes behind on the chat, so I hope you don't mind me reading out loud. It registers more with me if I read out loud. Milk chocolate, coffee, cheese and orange juice. Oh. Oh, well, that's good if it's stopped your headaches. I didn't know about the coffee, although I suppose I did. But I never used to drink a lot of coffee. It was always tea, but now I've gone on to coffee. But I do have I've said all this before. Didn't like the instant coffee, and I had proper coffee. Was it Lavazza coffee? But now I've gone back on to Nescafe Gold, and we ordered by mistake a decaffeinated one. I was like, really? I've got to drink this rubbish? But I just cannot. I can't tell the difference, so I just buy that one now. Buy the decaffeinated. Oh. Bye bye, Antonio. Big hugs to you. Thank you for joining us. You take care. Trudy, why are you excited that it's snowing? Well, it was snowing here 10 minutes ago, and now it's brilliant sunshine, and there's thankfully nothing settled because it was just a shower, but yeah. Yeah, take care, Antonio. Oh, Samantha. Hello, Samantha. Thank you for joining us. Oh, you're multitasking with your editing, are you, Mags? Oh, you are good how you edit your video. I never do any editing. I can't be bothered with that. It must take so much time. I mean, the only editing, and I don't class it as editing, but is if and I don't do it very often, is if I do snippets of videos and then sew them together. But that's not really editing. That's just, I just go into iMovie and plonk, plonk, plonk all the clips together, and that's it. So that's not really editing, but that's the nearest I get to it. But I really just couldn't. I don't know how you do it. It must take so much time, because surely do you have to watch all your video back again and then keep stopping and starting to where you want to cut bits? No, I can't be doing with that. I just put it on, talk a load of twaddle, and if people don't like it, they can just whiz on by. Oh dear, how you doing, Samantha? Are you okay? Oh, Steph's still here, aren't you? Right. When I was doing your, can't remember whether it was your Steph I'm talking to, whether it was your photo page or whether it was the journal bit. On one of those, I can remember saying, oh, I've got some paper feathers. You sent me some paper feathers, and I could remember that you'd done them with washi tape. And I said, oh, I don't know where they are. I must have put them in another book. I found them this morning. I found them. I can't remember how many you sent me, but I think you sent me more than this. But I found them. Aren't they beautiful? So I've put those to the side, and they should be going in one of your books. Lovely. Oh, I'm pleased you're okay, Samantha. And I'll just show you these again for anybody that wasn't here at the beginning. I don't know that I've been doing this morning. I saw a lady on Instagram yesterday, and it was sorry if you've already heard this. It was one of those, I've got to do that tomorrow, so this was the first thing I did. Her name was polka dot Paper, I think, on Instagram. She does absolutely amazing ones. This was the first one. I've had this drying for a couple of years, and she'd done great big maple leaves. And this was another one. Oh, I just love them so much. But she'd done those really big leaves, and she'd done the most beautiful collages underneath the laminating and on top, and then she'd sewn all around the edges. She didn't have the stem on, she'd sewn all around the edges, and they was beautiful. I'm going to sew on these at some time. But I just found these little stickers, and when I was looking in my folder for something to put on these is when I found your feathers, Steph. And these stickers were what Fifi Crafter sent me. So there's that one. I did paint the leaves a little bit because they'd gone a bit sort of dull and a bit mouldy looking. Some gold and bronze and some Mod Podge. Why I used Mod Podge, don't know. And there was that little one that was across there, but it decided to jump there when he went through the laminator. That's an acer leaf out of my sister-in-law's garden. And there's this one. I don't know who's seen these when I showed them a few minutes ago. How long have we been going? Oh, over an hour. But yeah, that's the lady. Oh, they're just beautiful what she's done. If I do some more, I might cut them because I've got bigger ones that I've got something in mind to do. Just sprinkled some glitter in. I've never put anything through my laminator other than paper before, so I was a bit nervous. Antiquator parrot. Well, a lovebird, parakeet, whatever it is, I don't know. Yeah, so that was fun to do. It was a bit exciting, it was. Put some blue on here in a minute. Yeah, I know you love the snow, Trudy. Another 20 years' time, when you're my age, you won't like it so much, probably, when you're frightened of falling over. Thank you, Samantha. Yeah, I've seen lots of people laminate flowers and that, and then make them into bookmarks and different things, don't they? But oh, I'm saying I haven't. I'm pretty sure I haven't. If anybody can remember that I have, please say so, because I forget what I've done, but I don't think I've done anything. So I'm sure I've only ever... Yes, it's a real leaf, Trudy. I've had them drying for... well, this one, the fern, that's out of my garden. That's been drying a couple of years, 2020. And these ones, and the other red one that has just disappeared, was 2018 when we went out with Mr. Doodle's sister and brother-in-law. But I've got some really great big leaves that are sort of like that, big horse chestnut leaves, and I've got a special thing in mind to do with that. But yeah, just nice to do something with a bit of nature. Do you use resin, Kaz, do you? What? I don't know how that would. I don't know. I don't know. Right. So do you mean like you would put a leaf inside the resin, or can you do it to make it flat? Or I don't really know much about resin. It's I have seen some absolutely beautiful things. Most of the things I've seen have been... I don't tend to go on TikTok much now, but when I first went on TikTok, there was a few people that did loads of resin. I was like, oh wow, they are amazing, but it isn't something that I want to get into doing, because I think, you know, I've got enough crafts on the go, and it's quite expensive, isn't it, resin stuff? You know, and then I believe you need different molds and such like, so it's say I really haven't got room for any more different supplies, as much as I would probably like it. And it's the same with the acrylic, proper acrylic pouring, where you buy all the special blooming, I don't know what it's called, the oil stuff or whatever it is. But I don't think you need it. I mean, Arabella, she's done some lovely acrylic pours, and she didn't have all the proper stuff. Right, so now I'm going to use some Ultramarine Blue. This one says it's transparent. Or was I going to use a different colour? No, I'll use this one again, so that it's more or less the same as the other one. Yeah, so we've got white, green stencils. So I'm just going to do some. Oh, I might actually leave that pink, and then it might go a bit purpley. Might. If it doesn't matter. There, that'll do for that. Right, I'm just gonna, I know, it's beautiful. The blue is just so gorgeous. Oh, I love it. And the other colour I really love is the Prussian blue. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one, Prussian blue. Oh, it's, I mean, it looks pretty minging in the tube, but love that. I shan't use that today. Love Prussian blue. Oh, I just love it all. I love all the colours. I really do. My favourite colour is rainbow. But not just rainbow, but rainbow amongst rainbow, all mixed up and yummy. Right, just chat amongst yourselves a minute and just nip it out. Alright, I'm back. Ooh, sorry. I banged my desk. Blue and purple and, ooh, it's really wobbled the camera. Sorry about that. Blue, purple and gold. Yeah, I'm going to put some gold on here in a minute. Gold and black and some more flicks of white. Right, just a little quick dry again. Over here, out of the way. That'll be fine. Righty ho, where's my black paint? Yeah, stencil over there. Mucky pup, I usually have another sheet underneath, but it's a bit of a waste really, isn't it? Look at all this paint. I'm going to have to wipe that off now. Oh, so wasteful. Is that black? Yes. I found this little book this morning. No, I didn't. Found it yesterday when I was sorting a bag out. I have a great big bag just inside my bedroom door with a load of beads and craft stuff and seed beads and all that. Great big bag, and it's black bag with skulls on, and because it was so heavy and I kept moving it off, the handles had all ripped on the bag. So I thought, oh, I'll get a new bag. So I was sorting that out, putting the stuff in my new bag, and I found this little book. I was like, why did I put white paper, for goodness sake? Why? I don't get that. That's just, well, I think I must have just been having a moment or something. And as you can see, I've never used it. It's just a toilet paper roll, and I must have done this 3 or 4 years ago, and it's been stuck in the bottom of that bag. I bet I put it on the top of the bag and it had slid down, and but it was all this colour. So while I was waiting for 1 o'clock to come today, I just got some gold paint on my finger and just went over it around the edges. But I was like, really, white paper? So I think what I'll do is try and use that up as quickly as possible, and then take it out, try and repair the spine bit, and put some probably coffee dyed paper. I probably just got these scraps left, but it's a wonder I didn't paint them first. But yeah, but it looks like leather really. Right, black. Where's my card gone? So we've got stencils, white, green, circles. And we're going to just put some black lines on, willy-nilly. Oh, don't you just love doing stuff like this? You don't have to think about anything. I don't know whether you're all still there, but the 19 people. Hello, 19 people. They're on my screen. The chat seems to have stopped. Oh, there we go. And just as I've said that, oh crikey, it's all caught up again now, I think. Oh, I bet I've missed a load. So it must be freezing. The chat must freeze and then all of a sudden shoot up, and that's when I miss it all. Oh, right. Kaz has been doing resin for your jewellery. Very nice. Do you sell it, Kaz? You got a eBay or an Etsy store, or? Oh, that's a nice big splodge there, look. Right, so that's my lines. Not lines that you get at school. Oh God, I used to hate that. I got lines at school. I can't remember what I had to write, but I can remember getting lines at school for because I just didn't like school and wasn't very good at school. You've all heard me do the school chat before, but when I can't even remember what subject it was in, but whatever we were supposed to be, I'm just going to keep going over like that, it won't all be lines. Whatever it was we were supposed to be doing, this might have applied to all my lessons actually, but I was writing whatever I was writing and the letters were about this big. I got like 2 words on a page or something. Just to make it, probably a few more than 2, but just to make it look good, and that's what I got lines for. Oh God. Oh, please, you're still there, Maggie. It's just it seemed to stop as though something had gone wrong with the video or something. Right. Andrea's running low on painty paper. Good grief, girl. You need to come and visit here. I dread to think how many sheets of painty paper I've got. Oh dear. Because well, all I can say is, Andrea, you're new to crafting. What have you been crafting? A year? Just over a year? Just less than a year? Just learn from me. Just learn. I don't mean learn as in art, I mean learn as in just be careful what you start. Otherwise you'll soon be in a mess like I am. Oh dear, but it's all good fun. And to be fair to myself, I am using quite a lot of supplies up recently. I've got so many and friends journals that I want to start with, different covers, things that I could make into covers, you know, and I will fill them all with my painty papers like I have done the others, because I've got a Max one on the go, an Andrea one on the go, a Steph one on the go. I'm sure I've got some more. I think I've just got a general, yeah, I think I've got a couple of general ones, friends ones. I shall be starting a Linda one at some point. And several other people. Oh my lord, it's all good fun. No, I didn't mean art-wise though, Andrea, or anything. I just meant learn from my bad habits. Just be careful, you know. Use happy mail. Don't hoard it like I've hoarded some for years. But it's, you know, you just a lot of you will probably know where I'm coming from. Sometimes, you know, when you get lots of happy mail and that, I don't know, and then you've got all your own supplies, and I think we're all guilty, or most of us are guilty of having too many supplies, far more. So I think I've got enough in this craft, no, we'll say in this house, because you all know that it doesn't just stop in the craft room. I've got enough to last me 10 lifetimes. I think I need to, you know, live to be about 700 or something. Oh dear, but it soon mounts up, and that is, I think some of it is because I'm a person like probably most of us. Just a minute, I'm just reading something. No, I didn't get lines for giggling, Sandra, no. Although probably I should have done, because we did used to be a bit stupid in class. I got made to go to the front of the class once because me and my mate, we used to sit at the back. We used to sit at the back of the class. And it was in English. I can remember this was in English. And especially when it was English literature, which I, to this day, we was doing Julius Caesar. Wow, that was right over the top of my head. I was like, what is all this twaddle? I think that's where twaddle started from. I just didn't get Julius Caesar. Neither did my friend that I sat with. So we used to sit at the back of the class and we'd just be going, make stupid noises. And I got caught out one day and I got told to go to the front. I had to sit at the front. Yeah, oh, that was fun. That was a fun time at school. But no, that wasn't what I got lines for. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. Don't know. It's gone. Tell me what I was saying, someone. Hi, Gloria and Julie. Oh, Julie Green Macaroni. Hello, Julie. Thank you for joining us. Oh, and Gloria the Jersey lady. Oh, hello, Gloria. How are you? How are you, Julie? Oh, dear. I've got face ache now. We're giggling. What was I talking about before I spotted that comment? I don't know. I'm going to try this a minute. That's looking very nice. I think I probably like that better than the other one, although it's pretty similar. Yeah, it's good fun, Amanda, isn't it? Well, as you can see, well, I don't know whether you can see, but you know, some of the blobs the same as with the stenciling. I know it doesn't look like, if you like, proper stenciling, but it's there and it is thick, and I like the big blotches, like when I was flicking the paint on the other one yesterday. You know, there was tiny little blobs and great big blobs, and I just love it. Oh, I know what I was saying. Yeah, about ending up having loads and loads and loads and far too much supplies, because I like doing lots of different things. That's when you end up having lots of different products. Whereas, you know, say if you just specialise in card making, then you would just have card making supplies, or whatever. You know, if you're a sewist, you just have sewing supplies. But when you like, oh, got to try that, got to try that, got to do this, got to do that, then that's when you end up, you know. But for me, I just excuse me, I just like to try it all. But as I was saying a few minutes ago, it has come to the stage where, you know, the acrylic paws look amazing. I know I would love doing that if I got the stuff and tried it. But for one reason, I don't want to buy all extra stuff, although you don't have to do, but don't want to buy that extra stuff. And there's no way I could do it in here, because I just don't, you know, it's not as though you can have an acrylic paw, go and hang that up on the line like I could do this. I could do it in the summer when in the greenhouse, but I just don't want to, you know. I think I've got enough things on the go. I can't cope with what I do now. Oh dear. Oh, is Steph going? Oh, well, you take care, Steph. Thank you ever so much for joining us. Stash hoarding, Sandra. Yeah, stash hoarding. Sandra, I've still got your beautiful little swan at the side of my bed, and that beautiful book that you made me, that's downstairs on the sideboard in the hallway with all my hands of friendship, and your little swan is at the side of my bed. Well, on the top of some shelves at the side of my bed. And I love it. His beak keeps falling off, but I keep putting it back on again. How you had patience to do that, I do not know. But that was amazing. Right, let me have a look. Linda flits from one thing to another. Oh, well, I don't get bored. No, I don't get, because I just don't like the word bored. I don't, especially as a crafter, I don't think we should, well, I just don't think adults should use the word bored anyway. Yes, that's, you know, that's, you tell your kids off for being bored, don't you? Well, throw all your toys away then if you're bored. Well, throw all your craft supplies away then if you're bored. No, I'm not bored anymore. No, I don't get like that, Linda. But it's still just mental in this house. Dear. Right. Just going to dry this a bit more because I want to splash some white on. Oh, that's drying nice and crusty. I hope this sound isn't too bad for you people. Yeah, that's me, Maggie, as well. I would say you master everything. So I think you're amazing. Isn't Max Lockley amazing, everybody? I really think you're amazing. You just, everything you do is just brilliant. Oh, I could never part with a gift either, Sandra. No way. I love it. As, you know, I've got lots and lots of stuff, you know, on show. I haven't got everything because literally I'd like to live in a mansion so that I could have, but you know, things get changed about than that. But no, your Swan and the book and that, they've been on show all those years ago, since all those years ago when you made me them. And your banner is just where's your, oh, it's up there, it's hiding. Your banner is up there, beautiful, with the shredded wheat and the teaspoon. I don't eat shredded wheat anymore, Sandra. Can you remember back in the day, it was like, oh, I've got to have my shredded wheat. 3 shredded wheat, 2's no good, got to have 3 for my breakfast, then I had to have them for supper. It was a bit of a weird thing. Who needs chocolate when you've got shredded wheat? But no, I've not eaten those for quite a few years now. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for popping over to Maggie. Yeah, she does some really great pages. Well, you all do fantastic work. Well, that's what it's all about, Maggie, isn't it? You know, helping people with the confidence, and you know, because we all lack it at times, don't we? You know, I mean, that's a sort of the stage that Mr. Doodle's at, but he's brilliant. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I mean, last weekend, I mentioned in a previous video, he was going to do some embossing on paper dolls. The week before he said, oh, I want to do some, anyway, then last weekend he says, oh no, I think I'm going to have a go at ATCs. So some of his Procreate papers, he cut those up into ATC size. We sat at the kitchen table. The whole blooming house is such a tip, it really is, but it's great. It's an arty tip, so who cares? Like Mr. Doodle said, if somebody comes and they don't like it, they can bugger off again. Yeah, but yeah, we sat at the table and he was doing all different embossing, playing with the different inks and powders, and just, that's how you learn, isn't it? He hasn't finished the ATCs, but this week he's bought a little set of dies that he wants to, you know, make some ATCs with. So that'll be either tomorrow, depending whether we go out tomorrow or Saturday, we'll be doing that, I would imagine. Then I was doing the paper dolls, but he said he still wants to have a go at the paper dolls, but you just do what you get on better if you do what you want to do. It's, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Maggie. Oh, I used to love Weetabix as well, Trudy. I couldn't just have 2 of those either. I think I used to have like 4. It's no wonder I'm, well, no, I'm not now, but no wonder I was overweight. I don't know the meaning of portion control. 2 shredded wheat. No, got to be 3. 2 Weetabix. No, got to be 4. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I do keep telling him when people, you know, give him compliments, because it's, you know, and I'm not just saying it for the sake of it. You know, he's a lot better than he thinks he is. And we've all got to start somewhere. I mean, I never ever thought he would start doing any crafting. And I think it all started 2 or 3 years ago when he was off in the summertime, and I fancied doing some paper buttons, and he was helping me do those, and it sort of started from there. And we've still got a great big jar full of those, and we'll start using those more in my journals and stuff. But yeah, he was enjoying doing that. We had a lovely week, or a lovely few days, just sitting in the shade making paper buttons. It was great. Right. Thank you, Sylvia. I will tell him you've said so. Oh, do they sell embossing powders on Aliexpress? Well, we don't need any more, but oh, I just love it. I mean, I've had a few embossing powders for years, and I don't know. I suppose I got them before my style evolved, shall we say. If I've got a style, my style is, I don't know, random. I know I'm not a neat and tidy crafter, but I don't know. I think I probably got them when I first started out because I'd heard of embossing powders, but didn't really. I did use them, but I can't remember on what, but didn't really use them on much. And then I sort of got into mixed media and still didn't use them that much, but it's just this past probably year or so that I just absolutely, I'm obsessed with using them. I love them so much. just love them, and Mr. Doodle does as well. He's worse than me. Oh, Gordon Bennett is he really is worse than me. He's even ordered some more embossing powders. Oh Lord. So yeah, I suppose you're right, Maggie. I suppose they do sell anything. Oh, Andrea, I found those mushrooms. Thank you very much. Well, I think they're the same ones. They look the same ones. I don't actually know whether I checked the size, but I'm sure a couple of them in the picture looked like the ones that you'd sent me. So I've ordered some of those, so thank you very much. And I ordered some other bits and bobs as well, because it's just rude not to do, really, isn't it? You know, like I need more supplies. No, stickers, I don't have a lot of those sort of stickers or anything. Not a lot, so... Right, we'll get back to this then now, shall we? We'll do a bit of splashing, splasheroonies. White there, so I'll use some white to do some big white splashes. Oh, now then, this is going to be a bit scary for me. I don't think I've ever done splashes on camera before. I might have to move it over, oops, over here, because I desperately don't want to get any on my... Oh, there's another pink there. I can go back in the drawer. Don't want to get any on my lens. That would be awful. So I'm going to go over here. Where's my little spray gone? Where's my little brush? Oh, is Andrea going? Oh, you got to go do the school run. Well, thank you ever so much for joining us, Andrea. It's been nice to see you here again. Well, I used to do, Maggie, because when I first started doing splashes, I don't know why, I don't know whether I've seen anybody do, but I used to use one of the fan brushes. I've got two, I've got two now, but I don't use those anymore. If I use these, I get it everywhere. So I just use a little brush, and do you know Umut? Her channel, I can't think what her channel's called now, because she's changed it a couple of times, but she does a lot. I've mentioned her before. It used to be Umut Radus, and she does a lot of the napkin pages. That's where I first saw about napkin journals and that. And she just uses a small brush, and the actual fact, I don't know whether this is the right one. Yeah, she just uses a small brush. Oh, please don't go up on my camera lens. I'm frightened to do it now. Are you under there? It's really paint. I'll do it over here a bit. I don't know whether you can see me now. I suppose I should have done black first. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? And yeah, just doing it with a small brush. And for me as well, if I knock it with something else, whether it be my fingers, if I do it like that, or with a paintbrush or something, that's, I seem to get it all over more. But if I just do it like this, it doesn't seem to go so far. But I suppose we all learn. I'm doing it a little bit steady, just so that it hopefully won't go up on the... It shouldn't do with me doing it over here. Let's turn it round. Oh, that's a nice big blob there. I hope I haven't missed anybody. 18 people. Thank you, 18 people. Thank you for anybody that's sitting and watching and doing whatever you're doing, and just for being here. Doesn't matter that you don't want to chat, I get that. I appreciate you being here. Oh, we got somebody new. PM Artist Studio. Is it Mariah or Maria? Maria. DM. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. How are you? Is it Mariah? Like that with an H on the end. Yeah, right. Okay, Mariah. It's a nice name. Yeah, so I really haven't got many splashes. So, you know, if you have trouble and I don't know, you do it with a bigger brush, or, you know, just try different ways, because this way is certainly better for me. So a few little splashes, but nothing like if I was to tap, 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 or use the fan brush, or, I mean, not that that matters, but when I'm doing it on camera, it does, because I don't want paint. All right, that'll do for the white, I think. So I will just pop that out of the way a minute. Just gonna stick some in this book. Yeah, well, yeah, try it, Mags. I can't think what brush you use now, but yeah, it does go everywhere normally. I mean, I've even had all flicks of it all on the floor, all on myself, all on my glasses, all up the wall, literally everywhere. But you know, this might not work for you, but you know, you saw what I was doing, just little sort of taps, and it works for me. So I know I was very grateful that I'd seen it on Umut's video. Oops. Sliding coasters. Sorry, Linda. Sorry, not sorry. Splatterama. I like that. Oh, right, I'm missing some chat. Okay. I've got paint on my iPad now from my finger. Just scrolling and having a read a minute. Oh, you watch Umut, do you, Mags? Yeah, I like her. She's a nice lady. She's very clever, and I like that she gives, you know, other people credit, and because I think there's a lot of people that don't, to be fair, you know, where they could. You know, I'm not naming names, but especially some bigger crafters. You know, we all learn different things from different people, and I think sometimes people don't give other crafters, you know, the credit that they should, type of thing. But that's one thing I like about, you know, Umut, and she'll tell you where she gets all her supplies from and all that sort of thing. Oh, look what I just found there. Oh my god. Can anybody remember this? What was I doing? I can't remember what I was doing. It's just a piece of mop-up sheet, piece of napkin or something, and I said, oh look, it's a squirrel, or what was it? I can't remember which way up it was now, or something with a, I don't know, but it was something, and I said, oh, we'll put it in there and I'll stick it down, but I've forgotten what it was now. Anyway, this book's been on the go for years. I've not done anything in it, just other than white paper. So that can go there. Right. So I'll bring this back across and I'll just get the dryer out again, see if I can dry these white dots a bit. Otherwise we're going to end up with grey. Right, just let me scroll. You've never got it on your camera. Oh, that's good then, Mags. Right, use an old. Oh, that's a good idea, Mariah. Yeah, very clever. Did you, Trudy? Look like you've been to a face painting artist, did you? Splatterama. Right, I'm just reading the chat. Right, I think I'm all caught up now. Croaky. I think we'll have some gold on next. Blue, everyone, help me dry it. Yay for gold, exactly, yay for gold. Oh, we've still got wet bits of white. Wet bits of white, that's a tongue twister. Yeah, I like this gold. I picked these up in the charity shop, got 2 of them. They got some more, and silly me, I only bought 2. I'd never tried it before, but it is a nice gold. Might be a paler gold in a minute when it mingles into this white. But hey, that's fine. Let's see if we can get some big blobs. Oh yes. Yeah, I agree, Mariah. Ooh, look at that nice big splodge. There we go, drippy drippy now. I'm not bothered about drippy drippy. Yeah, you've got to love the golden touch, haven't you? Oh, I've just thought I didn't put any. I can do that later. I was going to use this to put some white circles on. Oh well, if I don't get chance now, I'll do them later and show you in the next video when I've made the bags or whatever I make with this. It's nice having you all for company. Wow. Oh, I love it. So what I've been having this week, Mags, is homemade soup. Chicken chili soup. It's been lovely. Mr. Doodle doesn't like it, but that's what I've been eating. I love it. Love, 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 love. Chicken and cabbage, tin of tomatoes, load of basil. Lovely. Right, I think I better stop with the gold now. Just going to pop that over there while I get my other book back again. Curried potato, that sounds nice. Oh, that gold will be nice on there, look, won't it? Wow. Oh, yes. Well, it would if it would come off. Waste not, want not. I'm a bit miffed that I forgot to put a drop sheet down. Never mind. Right. Oh, no. Brush. This book, I've said this before, I don't know how many of you will know what I'm going to say next, but this book, somebody gave me, it's just a It's just a writing book, manuscript book. It was given to me. Oh my God, it's snowing again. Real blizzardy snow. Wow. Oh, don't like it. Yeah, it was given to me whenever Shannon Green started her Journaling by 5 series. So that's a few years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, is it? And I thought, oh, I'm going to have a go at that. And I stuck all the pages together because all wrinkly. I love that sort of thing. Not everybody could cope with wrinkles and that. Stuck them all together, and I never did it. I don't know. I don't know whether I bottled out of doing it or, excuse me, I don't know. But I never did it. And then I thought, oh, nobody seems to be doing it now, so I just left it. And then I thought, well, I may as well have stuck the pages together, so I just use it to put all my excess paint. Whether it'll ever get turned into anything else or not, I don't know. And bits of randomness. Oh, there's more gold there. There. Right. Yeah, it's horrible wasting stuff, isn't it? Because you think you've paid for it. It's the same as these. I know people laugh at me for saving these. But look at this one. Look at this great big paint gloppy that I got the other day. It's like, wow. Love them. But that's just waste. Oh no. I don't want the snow. Are you still there, Trudy? Are you still about, Trudy? Is it still snowing? You still got the snow? It's really windy. It's real blizzardy like and horrible at the minute. Again, but it's not settling, hopefully. Right, I'll just dry this again. Pop that brush in there. Yeah, Shannon does some great things. Oh, I really love Shannon's work. I don't know whether she still comes on. I'm still subscribed to her as far as I know, but I think I said this before, that it seems as if people don't come on and, you know, you've not looked at them, YouTube seems to steal some of you people that you subscribe to. Oh, now it's great big flakes of snow. So I don't know whether she's been on lately or not. Has it settled, Trudy, or is it just blown about and melted into the grass? It's weird. Oh, well, you're sulking now then, Trudy, because it's not settled. And you can't go out building the snowman. If it settles here, we'll send you some. And the snow's stopped and it's brightening up again. Are you enjoying this weather commentary? Oh dear. You love the snow, do you, Julie? I don't mind it, looking at it from the window, watching it snow. It's nice when it's just great big, real thick, like great big football sized pieces. No, when it's, you know, big flakes of snow and it's just falling nicely, and it's sort of like, I don't know, it's nice, but no, it's this, the walking out on it I don't like. Right, now my other one, I had put the white circles on, but I don't think I will do on this one. And then there's two slightly different ones then, isn't there? Because I've still used circles or dots and lines. White, green, stencils. White, green, stencils, dots, lines. That was it, wasn't it? White, green, stencils, dots, lines, circles. Yeah, but she said use two. Yeah, so I love those. I say I will come back. Well, I'll tell you what I can do. We've been on 2 hours. Just let me check something a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Oops. I'm just checking. I didn't know whether Mr. Doodle had sneaked home and I didn't. Oops, sorry, wobbled the camera. And I didn't hear him. Didn't know whether he'd gone off to bed, but he hasn't. Yeah, I think what I might do is just put that one to dry and bring this one back in. Now, where art thou, Chesso? Oh, there's one. And I'll do the other side of this one. Ooh, white paint gloppy. Wow, Maggie, you're amazing. I don't know how you do that. I really don't know how you do that. Well done, you're so clever. God. I mean, you can't tell your videos are, you know, they're not choppy or anything like that, other than you saying, oh right, I'll be back, oh and I'm back. You know, I don't know how you do it. I just think you're all of you that do the editing are brilliant, because I wouldn't know where to start on that. Shall we use a brayer? I like watching longer videos myself. You know, because it's better for me. Like when I've said before, I sit at night time in bed and I'm doing whatever crafting I'm doing, whether it be fussy cutting something or doing journal pages or whatever. I don't mean this sort of painty journal pages. I mean, you know, putting things in, happy mail and that in. And it's just nice to have, you know, I mean, Maggie knows that I watch a lot of hers at night time, because I can just put them on and leave it, and whereas if they're just 5 and 10 minute ones, I know I can put them in the playlist and it'll autoplay, but then I've got to keep stopping and commenting, and you know, if I don't do it there and then I forget, and it's just I like longer videos. I'm not so keen on music videos. Everybody knows I don't. So you know, if it's a music video, I will skip through it or fast forward it or double speed it, I mean. But if it's a chatty video, if somebody's chatting, then I just like listening to people chat. And videos that my hearing can't cope with is when people do, and I'm not pointing the finger at anybody or complaining. It's you know, everybody's right to do their video how they want to do them. It's just with my hearing, I have to listen with my earbuds in. And when you've got some talking and some music, often there isn't a balance, and you know, the person will be talking and then I struggle. If they're a quiet spoken person, I struggle to hear that, so I have to have it up on full volume. And then without any warning, lots of people warn you that they're going to put music on, so I switch the sound off. But when they don't warn you and then it's blasting music, oh, it's really horrible. That actually puts me off of watching people's videos, which is a shame. But it's, you know, my hearing just can't cope with it. I don't like that at all. You know, it's the same as like today. There'll be people that have come in here that, oh, I can't stand it with the heat tool on. I don't like the heat tool if they're really loud ones. But I have asked you all before and none of you's complained about it. And again, you can just either, you know, do like I do on them, just turn the volume down when people say, or if I see somebody pick a heat tool up, I just turn the volume down or pop my earbuds out. You know, I'll never complain to anybody. Oh, I like that, just like that. Put a little bit more there. Yeah, me too, Mariah. I mean, you know, that is the option I take as well, is the captions, but they're not always available, are they? I don't understand how that works, because they are on some people's videos all the time, but then again, another person, they might be on some of the videos but not on other videos. I've noticed as well that YouTube's still doing its thing, not with me, touch wood, but still doing its thing, where on certain people's videos you get the comments not allowed thing. I told somebody about it the other day, because it's horrible to think that you're doing a video and you know, nobody can comment because YouTube's done something and they're not allowing them. That seems to be, I seem to see that a lot and hear people say about that. No, it's happened to Trudy. Yeah, sometimes, Julie, sometimes the music's okay, and sometimes I will, it depends what it is. If it's a nice soft music, I don't like, for me, I don't, to be watching videos, I don't like loud head banging music. It's, you know, if it's a nice soft music, I mean, Antonio, for instance, although my hearing is very, very poor, and I don't think he does it all the time, unless he does all the time and I just don't hear it, but he has the very slightest for my hearing, the slightest of music in the background. His is perfect. I mean, that's another thing, is that some people, I suppose, if they don't play the videos back, they're not going to know, are they? But some people, they're playing, they've got music going and they're talking, and you just can't hear what they're talking because the music's overpowering, and it's just a little bit off-putting. And something like that, I would comment, not for the fact of moaning, not complaining. I'd never complain, I would never thumbs down and say it, but I would just say it in case that person didn't know and wanted to do something about it. I wouldn't complain. But I don't think I'm going to do too much in here, but I think we'll have a bit of, yeah, oh, I know, no, we'll use this pink because we've still got a load of pink in there, haven't we? It does it on every video, does it, Trudy? Oh, I don't know. I think you've done everything right. I don't know why it does it. It's weird. Oh, I always tell you, don't I, when it's not letting me comment. I've got all paint on my on my iPad. Let me just scratch it off because I can't see the comments. Oh, you do live videos, do you, Mariah? Oh, I shall have to check that out sometime. Say, if it's at night time, for me, that's when I mostly watch my videos, is you know, sort of late at night. It's like 2:15 this morning before I turn my light out. But I just like to have it on just to listen. You know, if it's a live one, I haven't watched any live late at night, but if it was a live one, I probably wouldn't be commenting a lot, but it's still supporting the channel, isn't it, if you're there? I shall have to look out for that. Oh, I don't know whether I'm subscribed to you or not. I shall have to have a look. Honestly, there's that many people, you don't know who you subscribe to, do you, half the time? Right, that's that. There's a bit of splodge of paint there, which we can just put on with our fingers. Sorry, Linda. Just scroll up the chat again. Oh, that must be really annoying, Trudy. I don't know why it does it. Did it so I watched a video the other day and I thought, oh bless her, the comments are turned off, so I emailed the lady. I've got her email address. I emailed her and let her know. As far as I'm aware, I don't think that's ever happened to me. It's bound to do one day. I know it is. When YouTube gets round to me. Oh, you got cubes, Arabella. Wow. Oh, can't wait to see you play with those. My homemade ones, all I've got is round ones, I think, at the moment. Let's have a look, shall we? Because they're in one of these drawers behind me. No, not that one. No, not that one either. No, not that one. I should know these drawers by now. No, that's... Nearly dropped them on the floor then. Oh, these are mine. Ooh, look at that. A big round one, a medium round one, and two small ones. And they all need... It's a bit crusty. Well, they don't actually. They're not too bad. That one could do with something doing to it. There we go. That'll do. Oh, that one's breaking, look. But yeah, Yes, I love your shaped ones, Arabella. I think they're brilliant. Right, waste some time with Maggie. 4:22 a.m. Oh, Maggie. Will you go to bed? Or will you just stop up now? Or will you go to bed and sleep till lunchtime? Or... Good grief. Thank you ever so much for spending time with me. It's lovely to have a chat to you. It's nice. I love it. You did some lives, didn't you, Max? Right. Oh, so Sunday, so 4ish in the UK. Oh, okay. Well, I will try. Depends what time Mr. Doodle gets home from work. He works on a Sunday at this time of year. So I could, even if I have my laptop with me wherever I am and in the house, and just have it on, and you know, it's supporting you. So you've been good enough to come to mine, and oh, that's a pretty pink now, isn't it? Pink mixed with the gesso. Poor Maggie. Oh, right, Arabella, thank you for that. Yeah, well, I will try my best. Oh, you had a nana nap, did you? We can't beat a nana nap. Oh dear, where would we be without our nana naps? We sometimes have a nana nap in the car if we're out. Are you tired? Yeah, I am. Should we have a nana nap? Yeah, just pull up and have a nana nap. It's great. Oh, we've nearly used this tube. Does that mean I can buy another one? No, it doesn't. I think I've still, well, I have got that other one, and I think I've still got another full one as well, but that's using that up nicely. Right, I'm just scrolling up. Look like toffees? What, they're jelly plates, did you mean? I'm a bit behind with the chat. Jelly plates look like toffees. Oh, Max, I can't believe you're going to stop up. If I have too many late nights, I'm literally like a zombie. I'm like a zombie most of the time anyway, but I'm like, ooh, where am I? Right, just a minute. Oh, Cindy Duncan Arts. Hello, Cindy Duncan Arts. How are you? That's a name I don't believe I recognise. Thank you for joining us. Great nana naps, Max. Yeah. No. So you have a great nana nap. Scrolling up again. You've done that as well, have you, Max? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? You know, when you get to the age where you can do that and you've got no ties or anything, you can just do what you like. And yeah, there's a lay-by there. We'll just stop and have a nana nap. You don't sleep well. What? All the time, Max? Don't you sleep well? I go through phases. This past week I've slept well, and then I'll have a few nights where I find if I go to bed too early, I mean, some nights it's 7:30 and I think, oh, I'm really tired, I could really go to sleep, and I'll probably go to bed at 9 o'clock when Mr. Doodle goes, and I will go to sleep and wake up and think, God, that was a good night's sleep, and it's probably 10:30 or something, and then that's when I then can't get back to sleep. I mean, recently I have had a few nights where I've literally only had a couple of hours, 2 and 3 hours, and then that's when I become like a zombie after a couple of days. But I go through phases. I wouldn't say I don't sleep well, because when I do sleep well, I sleep well. Right, that's more or less emptied those, although I'll get more out of those later. I'm very well, thank you, Cindy. Oh, you enjoy my videos. Oh, thank you ever so much. I do apologise if you've messaged me before and I don't recognise your name. But God, 8 great grandkids, blimey, Max, and one on the way. No, I didn't sleep well during the menopause, Trudy. I've told you that before, though, I think. Oh, it's horrible. You know, at least now I don't have to get up to go to work. But when I used to have to get up to go to work, and oh, God. I know I only did a few hours cleaning. It wasn't as though I had a full-time job, but it's still not good when you've not slept. Right, I'm just gonna no, let's have a look. What shall we put on this side? I know most of it you're not going to see if I turn it into a bag, but hey, that doesn't matter. I can still decorate it, can't I? Yes, I can. What shall we decorate it with? Shall we have some blue circles? Yes, we shall. Ultramarine again. Because I do like the old circles. Well, that's a shame, Trudy. You don't really want to be ill just to get sleep, do you? I do sometimes say to Mr. Doodle, on the nights when I feel that I haven't slept very well, I say, oh, I just wish I could have just one tablet just to let me have like 10 hours solid sleep or something. I mean, I never sleep like that. So when I say I sleep well, that just means that, you know, I've not been awake all night, but I always sort of wake up every 2 or 3 hours or something. Do you know what? I think I'm going to put green on there as well. Will that make, what does blue and green make? Does it make brown? If it makes brown, that's cool. I don't mind. Oh, I love that green as well. So pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh, is Mariah going? Oh, thank you ever so much for joining us, and I will try and join your live on Sunday. And if not, then another time. But thank you ever so much for chatting and joining in the fun. Shall look forward to seeing your videos. Right. Oh, that's black on that side. Use the circle thing on the inside. No, I just want these circles. We'll go that side. Thank you, Trudy. I'm just going to have circles on this side. So most of it you won't see. It's going to be inside the bag, but I do like both sides done. And I'm embracing the white. Yeah, be all right, won't it? Oh, pretty, pretty. Right. I think I might just leave it like that. No, we'll put a bit more white on. A bit more white with splotches. Oh yes. Oh, that's all gone up my heat tool. Oh, you know why I'm doing white, don't you? Because we know most of it's not going to be seen. But I'm doing well, I'm doing well. Look at that. Can't stop now. I bet you're all impressed, aren't you? I bet you all think, oh, old Betsy Doodle must be poorly. She's using white far too much. There. I think I'm going to leave that like that. I shan't even put any gold or black in there. That's... Was that blue or not? Bluey green. That'll do. I will need a lie down. Yes, I will. Yeah, I like that. So that's that one. I don't think this other one will be dry enough to do on the back. No, I'm not going to try it anyway. But just give this another bit of a dry. And I think I will love and leave you all then. Oh no, that's still wet. What time are we on? We've been on nearly 3 hours. 2.5 anyway. Yeah, I will need to lay down, Trudy and Linda, won't I? Oh, hello Joe, you've just arrived as I'm about to go. In a minute I'll show you quickly, Joe, what I've been doing. Oh, we often get these farm foods. I don't know whether you have farm foods, frozen food shop round your way, or whether it's just our area, but we often have those leaflets through, and I have used them lots before. Because both of these pieces, right, that I've used, that is like one leaflet. I think I'm telling you right. Yes, I am. You can see where I've cut it. So that is one piece of junk mail. And for whatever reason, I just decided to cut it in half. But it seems a shame to throw it out. So we've done that. That's the inside, because I've decided I'm going to make a bag with these. And that's the other side. That's the one I did yesterday. So that needs to go over there to dry. And then that's the one we've done today. And I shan't put any circles on that one, I don't think. And then I should just, when that's dry, just do that side. And I will go over them with Mod Podge or some sort of sealer. I don't think I've ever had a dirty desk, actual desk like this before. I've usually saved all that beautiful paint on paper. Yeah, I will go over it with Mod Podge or something, and then I think I'm going to sew them, just to make like little pouches to put different bits and bobs in. So I used white, green stencils, lines, circles and dots for Amanda's CUC prompt challenge. So I don't know whether you're still in, oh, you are still here, don't know whether you're still in the room, but yes, thank you ever so much, Amanda. Oh, Amanda, your prize will be going in the post box either tomorrow or Saturday, depending which day we go out. It's all ready to go. So, but yes, thank you ever so much for doing the prompts. You know, there's not many things that I join in with things like that, but I've just really taken to your channel, and I love your personality, and you know, I just enjoy it. It's nothing's, you know, I'm not intimidated by anything, or don't feel, because I'm a person that doesn't work under pressure, which is why I don't like joining collaborations, you know, where you have to put a video up on a certain date of a certain thing. That would just stress me out far too much. I can't, you know, and I don't want to do it. If it's going to stress me, what is the point? You know, I know a lot of people do it because they like the challenge. That isn't my cup of tea, so I don't do that sort of thing. But this sort of thing where, you know, you don't have to have a, well, I know you say to upload it before the end of the month if you want to be in for the you know, your little prize thingy, but that's I'm not doing it for that reason. But it's just, I just feel very comfortable doing it. So I'm just going to rest here on my elbow a minute. Read, see if I've missed anything. Oh, thank you ever so much, Amanda, for, I've just seen what you've written, for joining us. Hope your meeting goes well. And you're very welcome. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Trudy. Oh, thank you, Max, for joining us. I do hope you catch up on some of your sleep. Enjoy your nana nap, or your grand nana nap, your great nana nap. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. That's nice of you. Thank you, Sandra. See you again soon too. Thank you for joining us. Oh, okay, Joe. Oh, okay. If you're going to watch the replay, then I won't show you what I've done. Right, Julie, are you saying that you tried to join in a collaboration? Because there's such a delay, I get a bit mixed up at what people are putting down, whether you mean that or whether I've missed some chat that you're replying to. Oh no, not that. Okay. See what I mean? Oh, thank you. Oh, I've forgotten your name already. Was it Sue? No. Was it Sue? Phantom Janitor. I'm sorry, I've forgotten what you said your name was. Can you tell me your name? Was it Sue? And I'll try and remember it. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy collabs, Julie. Bye, Arabella. Thank you ever so much for joining us. I will email you sometime about you know what. Yes, Sue. Oh, I did remember. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Sue. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. When I say us, I don't mean there's anybody actually in here with me in the room, but I mean us as a group of people. No, it isn't stressful at all, Amanda, because you've got the right personality. You know, it isn't stressful at all. I wouldn't be doing it if it was. It isn't stressful at all. And if 1 month comes and I haven't done it, then I haven't done it. I will probably do it at a later date or something. No, I mean, you know, we say about stressful. Are we just... You know, that the people that do the collabs, they're not wanting it to be stressful. I'm not indicating that, but I suppose we're just people that can't, you know, we find it stressful, so therefore we don't do it. Whereas some people will probably still find it stressful, but they enjoy the challenge, and they, you know, that gives them a buzz. It doesn't give me a buzz. It wouldn't give me a buzz. yes, it does have to be fun, Joe. Otherwise, what's the point of doing it if you're going to get all stressed about it? Which is why I like all this. This is, you know, this would be stressful for a lot of people. No names mentioned. But, you know, this is stressful for some people. We can't help how we are, can we? We're all different, and it's good for us all to be different. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. I appreciate you doing it. You know, and as I said earlier on, I'm not afraid, it's just how I am. The majority of your videos are music ones, so, you know, I admit I do skip through them. I skip through, like I said earlier, I don't know whether you was actually listening when I said it, but music ones I do skip through, unless it is a particular, I think it was one of yours that I've watched quite recently that I probably commented on the liking the music. If it is a really nice music that I like, but it's very rare that I do watch a whole video with music on. But if I especially like the music, I usually tell the person that I especially like the music. And there are some absolutely beautiful tunes. You know, I suppose a lot of them that I say I like are like classical music, and I don't listen to music at home now generally. Occasionally I will do, but yeah, I don't know. But there we go, that's it. Right, everybody, I am definitely going this time. I won't go off on one again. I always do this, don't I? Say I'm going and then start talking about something else. But we're on almost 3 hours, so I think that's quite plenty. So thank you ever so much for joining us, everyone, and I will speak to you soon. It'll probably be Monday now, and hopefully I will come on to show you what... Well, I have got another video to do, but it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday when I show you what I've done with those papers. So don't worry about it, Trudy. It's all right. You've got to do what you've got to do. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Love you all. Bye. I just put my finger to my iPad to turn you off, and you're not on there. You're on my phone. Bye.